do it! Yeah!
Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here once again, and today we're playing a different game. Another different game. Something else space related. Why? Because who doesn't like space? We're playing some Kerbal. This is a game that's been out for quite a while. Been getting updates ever so slowly. And I bought it like a year ago, and just now have decided to do a thing. So we have a runway for like space shuttles and stuff. We have a space hangar. And a vehicle assembly, tracking, research, development, astronaut complex, administration building with a pool, and then a launch pad. Mission control, it's got all the stuff. I'm going to show you a vehicle I made today, and here it is. It is a modified version of another vehicle here. Auto-saved ship. Now let's see if we can find the... There we go. It's based off of the Mallard. So you can see there it's got the two engines on the back. It's kind of like a C-130 almost, except with jet engines and nothing else. Here's mine. It's got 5 extra huge solid rocket boosters. So we're going to do that, and now we're going to go to launch vessel. Alright, here we are. I know the outer two jets look a little bit loose. Don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. It's all according to plan. So there's our air brakes. You get those by doing B. I can do Z and X for full throttle or off throttle instantly, or you can do it slowly by doing Shift and Control. So if we go up, that's that. That would be for the 2 boosters here. And you can see we have stages that count down. So the first stage launches off the solid boosters on the wings, the outer 2 boosters. And then we decouple them from the other boosters. And then we get these going. I suppose what we could do is also put it here so it's all one nice motion. Let's try that out. If it fails, I'll just show you what's going on. So those... I was seeing if I could maybe get it to be all one clean system, but apparently I can't. Maybe I could, but it's being annoying. So whatever. I was just gonna launch it as it is with the slight modification I just did. So let's see what happens. Hit space to start up, and the 2 outer rockets start boosting up. We take off at 100 meters per second, and for some unknown reason the altimeter and speedometer here, actually it's like a rate of descent or ascent. It just isn't working. I don't know why. You use the WASD keys along with the Q and E keys to control your plane. We're going to hit the G key to bring our landing gear back in. And we're going to toggle the SAS and RCS so that we can have stable flight. Or, well, easier stable flight. So from a distance, we leave a very long smoke trail, about that far. That's the first one, and yay, that worked very nicely. The used up solid boosters fall off, and the new ones immediately take over. That's something I'll change as soon as I can to be a thing. So that there's like no interruption in anything. You can hit C to change our view. Right now we're one of the Kerbals, one of these guys, and just doing a thing. We can hit M to get a view of planet Kerbal. I don't know what planet it's actually called, but it's a thing. Once you start getting high enough, and into orbit, we can do a thing. So those fall off, and the big one starts going. So now you can see we're breaking the sound barrier, going over 300 meters per second. And this is good. Now this is a completely experimental plane, just to see what we could get with all of it. I don't know, whatever. I know, something happened. Why is it pointing down? Or trying to point down? The other boosters hit the water, I guess. Come on, go up, go up. We don't have much more of this big booster on the roof here, so I'm trying to make the best of it. That's that. And now we're using these small boosters. Now, unfortunately, it kind of sticks to us a little bit, the big one on top. But we're fine, and now we're using the standard jets. Then we can use these to fly. They have a huge fuel capacity. So yeah, that's a takeoff. So let's go ahead and go to the space hangar and change the boost order around a little bit. So you can see when we start, it's these two. And then decoupling is those, but you saw what we did before. We went ahead and moved these down. So now all that's one clean motion. There's decouple. And then that goes on. And there we go. If that's how I think it's going to work, then we will have a nice, very fast, quick boost off. Alright, so let's go and launch it. I have no idea what resolution I'm playing at, so if that's the reason why I'm getting 20 odd frames instead of the 50 odd frames I usually get. So here we go. The outer rockets boost up once again. And don't worry, we will crash it. It wouldn't be a video with vehicles of mine if the vehicle didn't explode at least once. So 100 meters per second. Oh no, I hit the wrong thing! Well, there's a crash for you. Didn't mean to do it at all. We're hitting D instead of S. Thankfully, we're staying relatively stable with just a one engine, showing how good planes are, I guess. There we go. We're back to normal now. Bit of a delayed start. But I think we're okay. We still have all the intakes, and we still have all the jet boosters. You do have the manual enable thing. I know if you hit R, that's RCS toggled, but I don't know how you do S. It's T. Awesome. So R and T are to enable the two things. So you can just do that as soon as you start, and you're good to go. So as soon as these run out, we're gonna hit space for the next stage. There we go. Awesome. And let's just see how the other one goes. So we'll let that go. And now we're on to the standard jets. And yay, that worked. So let's go back to the launch, since that all worked really good. So gonna go again and not destroy the plane. It's pretty amazing how I managed to keep it alive there. I'm not going to lie. So 70, 80, 90, 100. Lift up, bring into gear. Why do they all have the same last name of Kerman? Whatever. Or are those even last names? What are these things? I probably could fit more than just the one big booster on the roof, but then because there's so much weight on the back, it starts to just lift up the front nose when it's on the ground, and it's not ideal. I've tried it. And then, don't worry, I have an idea. I have a really cool idea we could do. After this takeoff, and you see how awesome it is. Because it's going right this time. You can see how I have the mounting points on the plane here. This held the two side boosters, and then there's another decoupler onto the other booster. And we'll go into back into the assembly center so that I can show you how I put the extra boosters on. And it'll be cool. One thing I need to do is get a tiny rocket on the front so that when it decouples, it shoots it off. And yep, those do exist. They're cool. Going well over the speed of sound. If we get high enough in the atmosphere and go fast enough, we do go hypersonic with the orange streaks of fire. That's pretty cool. So there's that. Need to go down a second so that, it kind of does that. Alright, and there we go. That's a good takeoff. I'm not going to wait until these are out of fuel. It'll take forever. So let's go to the launch. And let's very quickly go ahead and edit the things here. So all of the wing boosters can go at once now. And then they will have to decouple. And then we're also going to have the liquid boosters go as well. So yep, as soon as the top one runs out of fuel, that would be the next stage. So this is going to be very, very fast takeoff. Watch. Boom. We're already at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Takeoff. Going well over the sound barrier already. I don't know what those are. The extra smoke trails from what we had before, or no? What's going on? Alright, so the first set of boosters are almost gone. Let's see if I got my decoupling right. There we go. They explode behind us, no big deal. And now we're starting to decelerate, even with everything else up to max. And I'm surprised the wings survived there. So that's that. And now there goes that. And we have a super fast takeoff. Let's do that again. And see how fast we can go way up high. So, gotta reorganize all the boosters here. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Just meant to get all the boosters on. Alright, so with that, all the boosters are going to go at once. And then all the wing boosters fall off, and then as soon as the top one is done, we decouple that. So boosters are full power. We're going to hold back and go. We're going to see how quickly we can go straight up and how far and how high we get. Already at 100. Landing gear coming in. And we're just going to point it straight up, faster than the speed of sound already. Alright, that's about 90 degrees. I'll try to keep it there. The altimeter should be working and telling us how high we're going in meters or something, but it's not working for me. I don't know why. We're fine. Alright, now we're starting to lose a lot of speed here. We're going to keep going until the solid booster is done. Alright, it's apparently wanting to level out right now. I'm telling it to keep pulling up, but it's not going to. Oh no! No! Stop spinning, that's like a death sentence. There's no air up here. We're so high up. Look at this. We're actually starting to show in orbit. Alright, alright. Okay. I've regained some control. We went so high up so fast. And now I'm gonna finish this plane off by trying to smash into one of those. I wonder, do the air brakes work here? Yes, they do. Okay. Hey, we might even beat the other boosters down. They don't look too happy there. I don't blame them. Breaking the sound barrier, coming back down. Now we're gonna miss everything. God damn it. No, wait, no we're not. Yeah. Okay. So space hangar. And now let's go ahead and add the tiny booster on the front of this so that we can do the thing. Structural aerodynamics utility. It might be here. I don't see it. Usually it would be a tiny, tiny thing. Landing strut. Nope, not that. Micro landing strut. Still no. Nope. Decoupler. Parachute. Nope. No, I'm not seeing that kind of thing. It must be like a mod kind of thing you get. Science module. Engines. Oh, that's on nothing. Okay, so since we're in here, I might as well show you a few things. You can use the WASD keys to do that, and then Q and E, and then you can change what mode. Like if you just want to move something with like direct access control, you do that. So say we wanted to move this. Oh. Ah! Just take off the entire engine. No. Okay, so you can delete them by either tossing them in here or by hitting the delete key. I wish there was a way to save this. Like as its own vehicle. Because this is cool, I like this. It was nowhere near it awesome. I'm trying to get it so that it'll be on the underside of it. And if this will even work like I want it to. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. Maybe add one more directly next to it. That might be a thing. There is a way you can duplicate on the direct opposite side so that you have uniform kind of thing, but I don't know how to get to it or how to do it. I'm still learning. There we go, that's pretty even. Now, if my theory is correct, where are these even? Okay, it seems like they're at the bottom here. Are they always on? What's happening here? Let's give it a shot. Let's go to launch. And if it doesn't work, we'll just take them off and figure out something else. I don't know if they need their own fuel source or if they will just go and help lift the front up as soon as we need to go. So let's just go ahead and do the thing. $100, lifting up. There we go. And I'm just gonna do that now. It's awesome looking. Gonna do that now as well. Oh. Not quite what I meant to do. And I didn't see them going off. Did you? What do I know? Okay, let's go back to the hangar and take them off, since they apparently did nothing. Alright, we need to have like a second decoupler up front, I think. Cockpit, drone, core, nope. Engines. Spotter. Ant. These should be solid. So. There we go. These are all solid fuel things. And I want to get it on a different angle than this. Not like that. Like at more of an angle. But I guess it's going to have to do. Let's go ahead and get another one. Where'd it go? Anywhere? No? Okay. Oh, not quite even. There we go. Not quite even. Probably doesn't have to be completely even. And oh my god, why did you do that? There we go. So now, they're mostly even. It should work. So where are they? They're here. And that is there. So that one is there. It's gonna have to go up here with the other thing. Same with that. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a shot. They only have a tiny bit of fuel in them, so they'll only be used to take. I get it off. So let's get going. Take off. We'll just use this angle for the entire trip until the top booster runs out. I know, what's that for? Why is that there? Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. So that goes. And we're continuing our flight. None of them look too happy to be here. And go. Pretty much no interruption, and what's that up there? No interruption in the flight. Just keep on going. Halfway done with this burn, still going up. I'm gonna bring up the throttle so that when we go onto the main liquid boosters, we're good to go forever. And we're only testing the two tiny ones here to see if they are able to even lift this up and make it so that it doesn't stick to the plane. That is the goal. Alright, here we go. Alright, they can automatically do it. And they only have that much fuel. Maybe add them all around, like a little bit more in the center, and then a little bit more in the back as well, to just completely lift it up. That sounds like a good plan. So let's go ahead and do that. So some right there, and then some right there. And it's upside down, but good otherwise. There we go, get it nice and should it be even? Let's get them even so that they don't have to oppose each other. They just go straight up. Looking good, looking good. Yep. That one's also good. Now for this one. There we go. And now just a two more at the back here to help lift it up. There we go. Alright, that's it. Alright, let's go test it out. And then that'll probably be the end of the video after we crash the plane into the building one more time. everything seems pretty even. Maybe adjust it all a little bit, but it'll work. It'll work. It should work, anyways. Alright, pull up. Landing gear up. Stability controls on. And away we go. Just about done with these boosters. Go in 3, 2, 1. What? Oh. What happened? I didn't use the other boosters at all. Okay, I may have organized it wrong there. Now we're gonna see those explode down there. I guess not, actually. Well, it accelerates this process here. Let's start going up. Almost done. Here comes the moment of truth. Okay, it worked, but just not all at once like I really wanted it to. Okay, so I just need to change the order, it seems. So space hanger once again, and then do a big explosion. So these two, and then they get decoupled. Then these two, and then they get decoupled. And then that goes. And then the decoupling should be first there. Then all 6 of those go, and then the liquid fuel go next. So that's all good. Let's give it a shot. I didn't need to change too much. Just a decoupling order. And let's make it go a little bit faster. So we get those and those. Those and those. So all the 4 on the wings will go, and then it'll only be the 1 on the top. It'll get us up in the air fast too. Alright. The ones on the wings go up pretty quickly. I probably should or could change them with the one on the top. All really big ones, but then, whatever. Oh no! My wing! Alright, where's that? Alright, so left and right are the rudders. Elevators, okay, that one must have just been like a flap or something, so it's not too awful. Although it's definitely generating less lift now. Alright, after we eject this, we'll head back towards the Space Center. Alright, just about done. Let's see how this goes. Is that in the right order? Yes, it is. Awesome. That worked beautifully. So now let's try to get this back. Let's say, oh no, we're gonna die, and then we have to go back. And then we can't land because, one, I legit cannot land at all. I did it once, but not on the runaway. There's the Space Center. Alright, it's going to take quite a bit to get there with the standard rockets, or standard fuel, so let's time warp over there. Just to speed things up a bit. The plane becomes super twitchy because time warp. Use a little bit less power, and now it's a good time. So back up to full power and start aiming down. Maybe I could land this. Let's just get us pointed straight down. Now pointed this direction. Turn off the engines. Fly right by the buildings. Alright, and this actually looks really promising. Although we're still getting lift. Let's try to get it down before the hill there. No! I was meant to be on the ground then. Hard landing. Alright, we're gonna keep bouncing. Power, power. Can't do this. So that was very close. I definitely was gonna crash. Now I want to land. After that, I can't not land, right? We're gonna get back up to speed. Okay. Coming back around. I'm not gonna try for the runway. I'm just gonna try for the flat ground right by it. Because that's better. We're just bouncing all over the place. Come on. We're fine. There we go. We're on the ground. Okay, let's... I kept you waiting long enough. Let's go ahead and crash. I'm gonna point it down so that we stay on the ground. Or should I go up and go into the top of that building? Let's go up and go into the top if I can. Yep, there's enough speed. It's like, fuck you! You don't pay us enough! Oh wow, it's actually still going. Now it's dead. You'd think that would explode everything, but I guess not. That's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And I know you want to see it, a high-speed crash. So let's see. We're slightly moving right now. Since we're pointed in a direction, I'll hit space. That will be the end of this universe. Go. Oh. I really wanted to fly up to the buildings and crash into it again, but crashing like that works too, I guess. So that's it. Thanks, Game Boy Out. I will see you in the future.